morning. Y'all know drill. Come on, say with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Listen, it's a beautiful Friday morning. It is a Freedom Friday, and I'm super excited to be on with you all. Listen, and this is serious, but today marks 5 years today, at about this time, that my oldest son Daniel's life was taken. He was shot while attempting to retrieve an item. And when I think about the news headline that read 24-year-old man killed over cell phone, I cannot help um, but wrestle with those details. It wasn't over like some major money. It wasn't over like any major principled situation, but the article that lives in perpetuity on the internet, 24-year-old man killed over a cell phone. And I've always approached this season, and I call this season because Daniel was shot on 5 years ago today around this time, around 7 o'clock in the morning. We didn't know until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, and then he died on the 29th, which will be Sunday. And that title, that headline, that news tagline will always, it lives in perpetuity on the internet, but it will always live in my mind rent free. So, part of my grieving process is, when I approach this season, which always is filled with a lot of anxiety, a lot of sadness, and I will have my roller coaster ride this weekend for the next 2 3 days. There will be a roller coaster ride of emotion because my body remembers. My one of the things that a good therapist friend of mine shared me is that the body remembers. And so my body will remember throughout these next 3 days the major points, rushing to the hospital, talking to doctors, nurses, looking at treatments, options, possibilities, worst case scenario, best case scenario. My mind cannot help but go back to those things. And so it will be a ball of emotions this weekend. And I recognize that it is year 5. And I can tell you when I got the call, I thought I would see the miracle I wanted, which was my son to survive this. I thought I would see that miracle. We didn't see that miracle, um, and so I wrestle with that. I wrestle with that a lot, and it is part of the process. The silver lining for today is that it is 5 years, and that I made it 5 years with all of the emotional challenge, with all of the ups and downs, with all of the grieving, with all of the pain. I made it 5 years. And for that, I am grateful. And so today is a wake up and win winner's day because I made it. But I didn't want to talk about me making it. I want to let all of you know. See, part of why we do wake up and win is to let you know you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, renew, rebuild, and win again. And so part of what I recognize today is that I'm 5 years winning. Yes, I grieve. Yes, I cry. Yes, I have my wrestling moments. But I'm 5 years winning. I have a good friend who is sober now. They're sober now. And every every now and then he, will shout out, I'm so many years clean. I'm so many years sober. And that's a win. It's a win. It's a win. And so while my body remembers and my mind and my heart longs for my son, every day I say I just want my son back. I don't know if I ever stop longing for that. Um, but what I do recognize is I have come 5 years. Our family has come 5 years. We've come 5 years. And that is a win. That's something to celebrate. That's something to be grateful for. So on this Freedom Friday, it's a win. It's a win. So last year, and I shared this with you all before, but I just kind of reiterate it. Last year, the Lord we had a memorial gathering at the beach, which we always do on the 29th. And the Lord said, "This is it. No more memorial gatherings. This is it." And while I'm at the beach with family, I hear God very clearly say, "This is it. No more memorial gatherings." Doesn't mean you won't do anything, but no more memorial gatherings. So tomorrow, Saturday, I'm having a breakfast with other mothers who have lost a child or children to violence or just lost a child, period. In particular, yes, my lane of interest is with mothers who've lost a child to violence. However, I recognize there are mothers who've lost children to other things. And so at our breakfast are mothers who have lost children to violence, gun violence, street violence, community violence, police violence, and mothers who've lost a child to an illness or sickness or other challenges, right? So if you are a mother or if you know of a mom, invite her, bring her. The link will be down below in the description, in the description below. Because part of God telling me no more memorial services with family and friends on the 29th, God also said to me, do something that creates a space of healing. So our RISPA Sisters of RISPA breakfast is a step towards creating a space of healing and empowerment and community building for moms who have similar experience, who've lost a child or children. So if you know a mom, and they don't have to they don't have to have had the experience of having a child murdered. They just lost a child. So if you know a mom or mother who's had that experience, invite them, share with them. If that's you, come and join us. We have 6 spaces left, 6 seats left. So invite them, have them join us. We'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, so 5 years, 5 years in, and that's my win today. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful that I'm still here. Grateful that I still have my mind. I'm grateful that, um, kids, grandkids, all is well for the most part. I'm grateful. So, and I do plan to on Sunday, do, they called his time of death at 4:25 p.m. So I will light his candle at 4:25 p.m. I will light his candle. Praying for you, pray for me. But yeah, so this season, Memorial season, I call it. My Memorial season um, will begins today, go through Sunday. But we still here, 5 years, still here. And I pray that you recognize that in spite of all that you've been through, everything you've experienced, you too are still here. Amen. I'm out, y'all. Peace.